Alright, welcome back to the Newbie Nerd. Continuing on here with Schedule 1, Parts 2 here of Episode 6. We're going to be basically kicking off and picking back up where we left off with the massive grinding that's going through here, running things, mixing things, all this kind of stuff like that. Showcasing some of the actual gameplay, but doing it in speedily fashion for your convenience. As I understand, it's probably quite boring to look through that type of gameplay. Also in this, going to go through a little bit of my feedback of the game, things I've been kind of experiencing so far with the game, how I'm feeling about it, before we kind of, close out the video moving into heading towards episode 7. So, alright, if you're checking out the video, great, cool, hang out with it, check it out, maybe give me some feedback, like, subscribe, leave a comment, much appreciated. We're going to kick it off. So I'm actually curious if I need to use the fertilizer anymore now that I have drying racks, because it has a 0 out of 20. Like if I put it on the rack at its worst quality, if I leave it on the rack longer, will it just continually get better? I'm not 100% sure. I don't really know. I'm just used to making premium and it goes to heavenly, which is obviously, you want the best, or at least I want the best. It's customer satisfaction. So I'm curious if that makes a difference. So what I'm going to do is go back to my old spot, plant a couple of those, let those grow, throw them on the rack without doing anything to them, and then go back and check on them, eventually, and see if, if they mature, if they get better over time from just that. I think this is probably going to end up being the last normal or mid-grade batch I make, because I think when we go to bed we're going to level up, finally hit Bagman 5. I think that's going to open up the next level of pseudo. So probably not going to make any more of this, and I'm probably going to Um, just kind of pack up this normal stuff. I'm not even going to try and mix any more of this grade, because why mix it? You know what I mean? If we have a new one, why mix the old? I don't know. We'll figure it out. Quality be better. Let's go, Bagman 5. Oh, we got a big brick press. I don't know what this does yet. And then the high quality. Alright, we got something a little new. On that. I need to get these two upgraded lights. I need to sell. I wanted to sell these drying racks, but maybe I can hold on to them if I get a bigger spot and use them somewhere else. We're just gonna find some odds and ends to do. So I kind of like this whole working at night kind of thing. It's really not that bad, honestly. The cops, I was always just like, man, the cops are always so, but they're kind of dumb and they're only in certain places. So kind of like going about this by dealing in the nighttime is like kind of better, honestly. And really, when you, I think you get like a bonus each time you do it during the curfew time. So it just makes a lot more sense to deal during the curfew nighttime. And then plus I've noticed that you never run out of time, like how these deals will expire. But if you do it at the last time frame, because once 4 a.m. hits, it just like time freezes and you can just like do things for forever and it doesn't reset until you like sleep. It's probably like common knowledge for people who play this game, but like I said, I'm kind of just doing this by playing blind and just figuring things out on my own, and that's kind of what I'm noticing. So I was kind of, I guess, messing up earlier as far as doing things in the morning time and then trying to like sleep off all the time. Like, it makes way more sense to do things like, if you're gonna do mixing, like mix during, I mean, yeah, obviously when time freezes, like mixing, you can get a lot done during that time, but also like during the day, doing all your mixing and growing and buying a product and doing whatever else like through the day, and your dealers will probably work passively through the day, and then at night you just running like all of your own deals at night, you get more experience as well. Something I noticed is the dealers give you like half the experience you get from making a deal yourself. So doing the deals yourself is going to rack it up more. So like doing this kind of stuff during the day and then going out at night and running your own, running from cops. And this skateboard is like, I did get this early on because I saw this skateboard in the demo and I was like, oh, I don't want to drop $1,500 like in the demo, like for getting the skateboard. But this was actually the first, well, I bought the red skateboard first just for like getting around a little quick. And then the very next upgrade I got was the this golden skateboard at like pretty much near the beginning of my new playthrough on this game, and I've been cruising around on this thing ever since, and like it's honestly way better than any vehicle. Like, it's faster than vehicles, it's more maneuver than vehicles. Yeah, it's probably really good to have. I guess it just like randomly worked out that way for me, but everything else I kind of think I was doing kind of a little backwards, which kind of like in real life, right, you're going to move stuff at night and do things in the morning. I don't know, but either way, learned that. That's probably going to be the method I continue forward. But in the meantime, I'm going to go just continue hustling. You know, this video is obviously going to be extremely cut up. I'm really just trying to include some of the activity of like selling and going through stuff, but it's, you know, this game is definitely a hustle. It's a grind. And it can be, like in my opinion, it can be kind of boring to watch, but maybe people like seeing somebody just go through the process of putting things in mixers and ordering, bringing up and ordering more supplies or ingredients to constantly restocking. And you know, I just need to unlock, I need to get moving more so I can unlock more of the next areas, right? There's still like ton other area. I haven't unlocked the docks. I haven't gotten to this suburbia or uptown. There's like three other areas that I haven't even gotten to yet, and everyone's pretty much maxed out in the areas I am. So it's not because of customer satisfaction, it's because of levels. So like my rank is too low. I have to get to Enforcer, and hopefully Enforcer is next. I just got the Bagman 5, so I think it's like 5 levels. So I'm hoping Enforcer 1 is next, and that'll open up the docks, and then we'll have a whole nother clientele to be doing some samples on, and that'll make for like a good video and cutting it in. But kind of falling behind like I did before with like these deals. Yeah, it's just good to do these late night. But anyways, probably gonna call this. Maybe if I another video or just chopping in deals and stuff going down. We'll see how it goes in the edit, but it's a very long video with a lot of dry material in it that I'll try to edit out and make entertaining the best I can. And we'll see how it goes moving forward. But that's just kind of my feedback as far as what I'm learning in that method. And if anyone ever watches this, and I'm sure there's tons of other YouTubers, it's kind of crazy that like I see videos of this game talking about like, because again it comes up on my feed, which I try to ignore them, but like coming up on my feed about like tips and tricks and certain things about the best things with the game, and what to do and not to do in the game, like I 100% of the game and and it's just like seeing those things is like mind blowing to me. It's like this game came out in like March, and it's only April. It's like 1 month, and they're like 200, like 150, 200 hours plus into the game, and it's like, how in the world do you put that kind of time into a game? That's insane. Anyways, I'm coming up on right around that like 30 to 32 hour mark in the game, and I mean, this is how far I am. You can see how, I mean, I'm sure there's probably people who far outpace that, getting way further. But like I said, I kind of just got into the swing. I think this is going to be the way to go about it. Like, you do things in the daytime, and then at night, like whenever you select your deals, like you always just pick the late night. Because like the 12 a.m. to 6 a.m., like the clock freezes at 4 a.m. So like you can have 5, 15, 10, you can have as many deals as you want going, and they'll never expire. They just like sit at the 1 or 2 hour mark, and like they'll just never, you just have as much time as you want to get your deals done. So it really doesn't make sense to do deals like in any other time frame except night. And I think you get like a bonus. So yeah, pretty cool. Good to learn now, 30 hours into the game, but that's what happens when, you're just trying to go at things yourself. Also, like I had mentioned kind of in an earlier video, there is like a stealing feature or whatever, like a pickpocketing feature that I had seen, but I don't know how to do it. Honestly, I still haven't figured out how to do it. I don't know how to crouch. Like, maybe you just get behind people and you crouch, and then you're able to pickpocket or something, but I've never just learned how to crouch. It's control. Alright, so apparently,
SMH.
maybe I'll give the pickpocketing thing a try, just because one of the little TikTok or whatever little shorts that come across my feed gave it away for me, and I'm just like, pickpocketing, and I'm like, what? So yeah, but anyway, maybe I'll try it. I don't know, but I just find it weird that the game never told you about it. You just have to figure it out on your own, which is a little bit weird. But anyways, setting up these deals. But yeah, this is definitely kind of the way to go. Do things in the day, deal at night. That's definitely the way to go. Because the more sales you get, the more experience you're going to get. And the more experience you're going to get, the quicker you're going to level. The quicker you level, the more customers open up. So yeah. Anyways, I'm going to hop back to it and get back on the grind. Don't really know where to put it because I don't really know exactly what it does just yet. Let's put it right here for now. 20 products into input slots. Alright, we'll figure this piece out on the next video, but I think I'm going to call it here. I've got a lot of footage to run through here, but yeah. We'll focus on growing here, and till next time.